If you need any My Team grinds in any mode, hit up my boy Witty for safe, reliable, and the cheapest grinding services around. Hit him up on Twitter. You won't be disappointed. Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the best budget cards to buy here in NBA 2K25 My Team. Now, my definition of budget seems a little bit different than I think a lot of other YouTubers' definition of budget. A lot of YouTubers be like 25K. I think it's a little more than that, just because the amount of cards you can get for that price point pretty much all year has been very bad. That being said, for the first time all year, there are a lot of good cards for that price point. And so a lot of the cards on this list are going to be around there. A few of these cards will be a little bit more expensive, 50, 70K, something like that, for a couple of them probably. But in general, everybody's pretty cheap. And this gives you a lot of good cards to buy and good cards to target at each position here in NBA 2K25 My Team. So with that being said, before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, tons of consistent daily My Team content. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's start with the point guard position. And the starting point guard, our best point guard, I should say, that you can buy for a budget right now is this Stephon Castle, who's going for less than 35,000 MT, probably about 30K or so. I don't know exactly how much he's selling for, but he is elite defensively with a smooth jumper, versatile slashing ability, although he's not as good of a slasher as he should be, in my opinion, because of his dunk contest performance. He's only got an 85 driving dunk, which I think is kind of dumb. All the other dunk contest performances got a 99. That was kind of ridiculous that his card got an 85. But either way, Castle's a really good card. He's 6'7", he's elite defensively, he's got a smooth jumper, he's a good slasher, he's got great sides. Overall, really good budget card at the point guard position. No brainer choice there. Second budget point guard on this list is going to be Diamond Dyson Daniels, who's very, very similar to Stephon Castle. Now, he is more expensive, I will say. In fact, he's one of the most expensive cards in this list. I'm not totally sure I'd recommend this card because of that price point. He's very, very good, though. And the other nice thing about him is there's a lot of them like this one. 14 Hall of Fame badges. He comes with 7 base. You can get a bunch of extra Hall of Fame badges on a lot of these cards because he's been out for a while. A lot of people have used him. So there is definitely some viability there as well. Like, for example, this one has 3 legend badges. I just think in general, Dyson Daniels is a really good card. He is, though, a little bit more expensive, and I think that's the biggest holdup there with him, is that he's not quite as much in that budget tier, whereas a guy like maybe Alonzo Ball, a lot more affordable. He was going for under 20. He actually is still under 20 KMT. Really good price here for a guy who can shoot the ball well, 6'6", solid defender, nice versatility, finishes pretty well. I like him as a card as well. And then also I like Tis the Season Diamond Marcus Smart, who is another really good budget point guard for less than 20,000 MT, less than 15 KMT actually. Very affordable card who's really, really solid as well. Smooth jumper, 90 driving dunk, good defensively, nice badges all the way around. Really, really good budget card in his own right. That gives you some good budget point guards to target. Budget shooting guards, we're going to stick to the all-star section, at least to start with. A couple of really good pink diamond budget shooting guards. First and foremost, my favorite is Bilal Coulibaly, who's less than 20,000 MT, right around that 20K MT mark. 6'8", money jumper. I did a gameplay on him and I liked him a lot. 11 hostile include post riser, challenger, off ball, pick dodger, glove interceptor, removable enforcer, set shot specialist, and on ball menace. He's elite defensively with a great jumper and a 90 driving dunk, and he's even got a little bit of movement as well. Really good card at the 2-guard position. Another really good card who I did not have in my collection, but I think is very solid in his own right, and I gotta find him, is Julian Strawther right here. Nice sigs on him. He's got Darius Garland dribble style and a pretty good escape. His jumper's money. He's, again, a very high-level slasher with a 90 driving dunk, and he's a good versatile defender with good speed. Just, again, very good completeness all the way around. Nice badge, is well-rounded, good defensively, like another very good budget shooting guard. Him and Bilal are pretty easily the 2 best pure budget guys in the game at the position. And then I think the 3rd best guy is honestly probably this Jalen Wells, who's about 10K, similarly well-rounded as a good slasher who's versatile defensively and has a good jump shot. 6'8" at the 2 as well, so he's got that nice size. Again, really, really solid card. I feel like these 3 guys from the All-Star promo are probably your best bet as super affordable, super duper good budget shooting guard options. Not to mention the free card that is Galaxy Opal Jason Richardson as well. I know he's not buyable, so he doesn't really fit this list, but as a free card, he's an absolute dog. Franz Wagner from the Winter Festival, still really good as well as a free card. I'm sure a lot of people have him. So a lot of good shooting guard options that you can get for very cheap or for free. Now at the small forward position, we'll start with another card who is technically not buyable, but I think he's worth shouting out, and that is Elton Brand. You can get him for free from the locker code from the All-Star Festival. 90 driving dunk, great defender, smooth jumper. Kind of a no-brainer. I think he's a really, really good card, and he's also really easy to get. You literally type in the lock code and get him for free. He's a beast of a card. He does everything well at the small forward position. His jumper's nice. He's even got Curry Escape. I know he's not a buyable card, but come on, a card that's good is absolutely deserving of being included in this video, as is, in all honesty, Glenn Rice. I know they don't really fit the cards to buy tier, but I think realistically you should be using them because they're free and they're really easy to get. 2 pink diamond event cards for Glenn Rice. Elton Brand, literally type in a lock code. Those two guys are super good for super cheap. Not super cheap, they're free. I don't know why you'd buy small forwards when you could just get those guys for free. Although, to be fair, if you're looking for a couple of buyable options, Ricochet is good, but 6'10". He can play shooting guard as well, by the way. He's not bad at the shooting guard either. Don't love the jumper, but I think he's really, really solid. He's good defensively. His size is valuable. He's very good. Buzelis also is really, really good, although he's a bit more expensive. But his jumper's super smooth, and he is 6'10" with solid stat and badge completeness as well. He's probably the best bet of all of the budget cards that you're going to get at the position. Definitely a very good card, and he's pretty versatile defensively. Stat and badge wise, he's nice. His jumper's really nice. He's a good shooter across the board, and he's got that 99 driving dunk as one of the dunk contest participants, which is pretty fire. Really nice, well-rounded 6'10" small forward as well, so he's a good option. And then I guess I'll give you one more option in terms of buyable cheap options at the small forward position. Realistically, I think Jeff Green from season 4, even though he's only a diamond, Jeff Green's probably still your best option in terms of super cheap, super affordable options at the small forward position, like less than 10 KMT. Really, really good defender with a smooth jumper, 6'8", great slasher, half post drives, post lockdown, physical finisher, set shot specialist, lightning launch, on ball menace, 29 total badges as a base card. The card is very, very good in his own right, and definitely has become a bit overlooked lately because of all the brand new cards that have dropped in the game, but he is still a beast and still a really, really good budget option at the small forward position. Power forward position, right back to the all-star set, and we are going to start with a guy who's also small forward eligible, but I think can definitely play power forward at a pretty high level as well. That is Leonard Miller, 6'10", again, like Buzelis. Buzelis would be good at power forward as well, by the way. Really nice completeness as a shooter, dunker, versatile defender, decent speed, just kind of does everything well. He's 10,000 MT. He's got a bunch of half finishing badges, half handles for days, interceptor, off-ball pest, break starter, pogo stick, stuff like that. Good finisher, slasher, shooter, just kind of good at everything. He's not like insanely ridiculously OP at anything, but he's definitely a very, very solid card. He does a lot of things really, really well at his position. And yeah, again, I think he's very, very good. And I think he's absolutely a guy who, yeah, deserves to be high up on this type of list. So I will put Leonard Miller at the power forward position as an option. Another power forward option that I still like. I know he's old. He's been out for a while, but I'm going to continue to shout this card out because he's probably, I would assume he's extremely cheap at this point too. That is a C grade. Yep. Extremely cheap, less than 10,000 MT. Money, jump shot, Devin Booker base, and half post, lockdown, interceptor, rebound chaser, on ball menace, paint patrol. He gives you the defensive versatility, gives you decent speed, gives you some slashing ability, gives you a lot of what you like out of your power forwards, generally speaking. And I think is a very, very good card in his own right. So to me, again, AC Green, really, really nice card at the power forward position. And then I guess I'll throw you one more power forward center option, kind of both from season 2, but still amazing in his own right, is Diamond Jaren Jackson Jr. Now Jaren has dropped in price a lot. You can get him for like 40K now, which is a steal. I would assume he's going to continue to go back up in price, but you can also get a lot of them with like extra badges added and things of that nature. Really good defender, great jump shot, great size, not that much worse than his Galaxy Opal. In all honesty, he's probably realistically the best option you can get as a buyable power forward option. And he's also elite at center as well. So then we move on to the center position. Center position is probably the most expensive. Again, Jaren is a really good option, but the main two guys that I'd be targeting at the center position are Alex Sarr, who is, I mean, 50, 60K, somewhere around there. Looks like he's going for about 60K or so. Excuse me, or so. He's 7'1" with a smooth jumper, 98 offense, 95 defense, 87 three ball, 87 free throw, 90 standing and 90 driving dunk. I mean, card is just really, really good with, again, no significant flaws. Shoots the ball well, nice jumper, versatile defender, great slasher, and I mean, speed-wise, 83 speed and agility isn't bad. Like, overall, really nice card again. I like him a lot, and I like the 7'1" height as well. And then the other guy you could consider, again, he's expensive, but he's very, very good, is Pink Diamond Zach Edey. Probably, again, one of the most expensive cards on this list, going for about 70-something thousand MT, about 60K, actually. Yeah, less than 70K. Not bad, actually. He's a little bit cheaper than he used to be. And I mean, again, 7'5". You can't put a price on that. 95 standing dunk. I get he's only got 60 speed, but he's legitimately a good shooter with a really nice jump shot, and he's 7'5". He's like a Yao Ming, Victor Wembanyama counter option in a lot of ways, and his size is dominant. He can cause a lot of mismatches, get a lot of glitchy animations. He's a great option at the center position as well. So I know I bounced around a little bit there, but I hope this video gave y'all some good options in terms of budget cards to buy at each position. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.